Good morning, sisters. We are at Millersylvania State Park. Our campsite's back over in there, but we are about to take a walk around the campground. We're looking at how swampy it looks over here. Mossy. I don't know if you can see that. I have a dog pulling my wrist, so bear with me. I'm also trying to take my sunglasses off. Yeah, looks pretty swampy. I'm trying to tell if that's cattails or not. I don't know. What do you think? Hey, Lisa. I see something for you. Do you see it? You know what that is? That's skunk cabbage. Remember when you were here and you were picking different kinds of wildflowers and we couldn't figure out why the car stunk so bad? It's because you had picked one of those flowers off of that plant. I know you remember it. Let me zoom back out. It's a really pretty campground. It's hard to, she keeps pulling my wrist, so it's hard to tape. So we're going into another part of the campground from RV parking, but it said Pampered Wilderness. I don't know what that means, but somewhere there's an amphitheater. I don't know if that's what they're calling the amphitheater. Isn't she a good dog? It's just my baby dog. So apparently you have to hike in here because you can't drive through there. I think there's sections of it they have shut off, but look at these cool trees. That's so cool. Look how tall they are.
Got four-wheelers coming up.
These are some pretty tent sites without hookups. Maddie, come. So I'm assuming these are glamping sites where they have shelter. Lisa, they make me think of the tents at Camp Hazelwood that were up on a deck. I guess that's what they're calling the pampered camping. So you don't have to set up a tent or anything. So I didn't think to get it on video because she was being a handful, but we just encountered a Great Dane up there. And they got to play together. She enjoyed that. That's a neat camp spot. Isn't this pretty? The sun shining on the ferns. Oh, she's pulling my wrist, sorry.
That's awesome.
I thought this stump was neat. Look at this. You can see next to Maddie how big it is. It's pretty massive. Wow, look in there. There's lots of spider webs in there too. Ugh. With the little mushroom. So we were just talking to the camp host. She was complimenting Maddie on how pretty she was. She's a good girl. See the ferns opening up. I don't know if you can see that. Maddie says, let me point it out to you. That's a cool trunk. And see how they just disintegrate back into the earth, and so the ground is so rich. It's just amazing how evolution just, they die and they regrow, and then you'll see new growth like ferns and things growing on old dead trees. It's really neat. Look through here. That's pretty. It'll be a pretty picture. Look at that. This is another neat tree trunk. And see, the ferns just grow right on the trees. And sometimes you'll have a branch that goes out sideways, and it'll just be covered in ferns. I wish you guys were here. So, I don't know if you can see out in this field. Yeah, just roll right in them. Don't hurt them. So this, I don't know if you can see that all over the ground. That is all trillium. Maddie, don't hurt the trillium. So, very pretty. Here's another big trunk. I don't know if you can hear the birds.
That was a big tree.
Are you helping Daddy gather firewood? Oh, she's making some kindling for you. You're pretty among all the ferns. Oh, cool. Look at the mushrooms on this tree. Let's see. Kind of like the barnacles on my face. Not pretty. Derek, will you get that rock and put it in the RV for the yard?
Yeah, I'll pull it up as we pull out.
Okay, I'd appreciate that. Thanks.
Said I suppose you want that rock too.
Yeah. Those would look so pretty in my yard with my other rocks. Maddie, come. Look at this. It's just like fur. See See if I can get really close to it. Isn't that pretty? Look at all the ferns growing out of it. So we're gonna go check out this picnic shelter or pavilion by the lake. This is called Deep Lake. It doesn't look very deep, but these are really rustic picnic shelters. Look like log cabins. Oh, this is really pretty. Look how long that is. He's so tall. My goodness. Isn't that pretty? It's full of tables. I don't think you can see them. Look at those wood stoves. My goodness. I don't know if those still work, but no, probably not. But that's very cool. They have a sink. Come on, man, let's go check out the lake. That's a big grill. My goodness, that's a really big grill. It's all rusted out in the bottom, though. That's a shame. This way, Maddie. Derek's already standing over there wishing he had a fishing pole. They have trout, largemouth bass, I think some crappie, but here they call them, I think, sunfishes or something, but they just look like a little crappie. Oh, she sees water. She's excited now. It's really disgusting looking water, though. Oh, is that lily pad? Looks like a lily pad. Oh, no. No.
Oh, yeah. Let her do it.
Oh, that water's nasty right there. We'll go down to the other area. Come here. Uh-oh, somebody broke their Starbucks cup. Wow.
Somebody had a hissy fit. No, those are my sticks.
Okay. Wow, it's so pretty down here. They've got that fenced off because apparently they're trying to let little plants grow. But this is Deep Lake. They have some swimming areas roped off, but I'm telling you, I would not want to swim in that water. It's pretty murky looking, if I'm being honest. She wants to check out the water so bad. Should I let her? I worry about her getting in this water because there's an algae that's toxic to dogs, and I really don't want her drinking that water. But isn't that pretty? There's people out there on kayaks.
It's massive.
I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a woodpecker somewhere, and he is going to town. We're going to check out this trunk. Hey, Maddie, come. So they have this blocked off because they've got little plants coming up. But I'm going to zoom in. I don't know if you can see the... Oh my gosh, Maddie is pulling my wrist. Ugh. Hey, you can't go under there. So much character. This is looks like a chair or a tombstone. But this is a neat area of the park. There's a lot of picnic tables for people to picnic by the lake. And wooded. It's really pretty. Carol, it makes me think of some park that we went to when I was at Heber Springs one day and had lunch. I'm turning around because she's wrapped around my legs. Come here, little girl. Maddie, come. This plane keeps circling. Oh, now what have you done? Oh my goodness. What have you done? She's hi. She wants to go for a swim. Come on. That was her first dip in the water. What'd you think about that?
Give me the one that's on dry land.